Breaking injury news for the NBA Finals on Kristaps Porzingis of the Boston Celtics. This is Dr. David Chow, Pro Football Doc at Sports Injury Central. But we have covered the NBA. We have NBA team docs on staff, and this is really big news. Going into the NBA Finals, we had more worry for Luka Doncic in his overall injuries, especially his knee, than the right calf for Kristaps Porzingis. Turns out the calf has not been a problem. Luka's had some mild issues, but now this is a new different injury to Porzingis, nothing to do with the right calf, really the left leg. The Celtics released information, I'll quote it here, left leg at 3:27 of the third quarter of Game 2. A torn medial retinaculum, allowing dislocation of the posterior tibialis tendon in his left leg. No question that this is a rare injury. I've dealt with it before, and it is not good news, especially on a basketball player. What happens is the major tendon on the inside, medial side of the leg flips over the ankle bone. Admittedly, we did not see the exact injury when it happened. We'll go back and look at video. But after the 3:27 mark, when Porzingis returns, he does very little. At this point, we fully expect Kristaps Porzingis to miss the rest of the NBA Finals, even though he's listed as day-to-day. Day-to-day may mean he can post up and shoot a three, but don't see him being a defensive force or rim protector or being able to move around effectively with this posterior tibialis tendon dislocation. Remember, it's a torn medial retinaculum, which is a sheath that holds the tendon behind the medial or inside of the ankle. That tendon is flipped over the top and will require surgery to fix it. Dealt with it before in football and basketball players, unable to play through. The closest thing that we have to a tendon dislocation being famous is Curt Schilling, Boston Red Sox at the time, the bloody sock. That was a little different. It was the peroneal tendon, which is the tendon on the outside of the ankle, not the inside. The peroneal tendon is actually smaller and less powerful than the posterior tib tendon. And obviously pitching is a demanding motion, but it's a limited motion. And obviously there was a famous temporary fix for that where the doctor sutured it out of place so it wouldn't snap, the bloody red sock and the whole story. This is entirely different. This is the medial side. This is a dislocation of the posterior tibialis medial tendon. This is a torn retinaculum. This will require surgery, and don't see how in the dynamic sport of basketball how Porzingis can return and do anything effectively on a basketball court. Let's hope for the best. He's only listed as day-to-day, but this changes the health dynamic of the NBA Finals here with Porzingis essentially being out. Go to Sports Injury Central, SICScore.com for the latest updates on the NBA Finals and all other sports. Thanks for watching.